This podcast may contain content that could be offensive. Viewer discretion advised.
Hello? Who is this? Am I dreaming?
No, but it would be better if you were.
Who is this?
I am the keeper of arcane lore, the one delivering you to the horrific laughter of the ancient ones.
Arcane lore. Ancient ones. What is this place? I'm afraid.
You should be afraid. You have entered the nightmare scapes. Light the candles and prepare for the call of Cthulhu.
Boobs and guns.
You have to push the record button.
I did. It says it's recording.
Say it's recording.
Yeah. It
Boobs and
says
guns,
it's recording
boobs and
right there.
guns.
Boobs and guns. I already said that. Do you not trust me?
No.
Nope, no trust.
I guess I did tell him I didn't know how to operate that. Okay, so we're at the cabin, right? No, we went to the store.
We were at the store and
And
We
he
got
told
the
us where we
Geiger
can
counters.
find
We got the Geiger counter.
and he told us where we can find the
the
Reverend.
Reverend.
Correct.
All right.
So now what do we do? What do we want to do? Do we want to go find the Reverend?
What
Or
time
what was
is it
our
now?
purpose in getting the Geiger counter? To go find shit out at the cabin?
I don't know, Shagwell. That was your idea.
Actually, that was DM's idea.
No.
Oh yeah, it was.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was Geiger?
No. But he was Shagwell was talking about nuclear material.
Yes.
But then DM hinted. Does anybody have a Geiger counter?
Remember?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, I hinted to that.
Yep.
True.
But
Yep.
I have a sneaking suspicion that they are unnecessary. But
We'll see how our canary does.
Right. All we needed
No.
was a canary. A little yellow canary.
anyway,
yeah.
so now what time is it?
Gonna say it's like 7 o'clock now.
Okay, so we do have time to go try and talk to the Reverend before we go talk to Annabelle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or actually, we could circle
Wizard.
back around and see if the cleanup crew made it yet. I feel like we need to talk to the cleanup crew. So on the way to... Where are we going?
The Reverend.
Oh yeah, on the way to the Reverend's, we circle back around to the scene of the crime, see if the cleanup crew has made it yet. If they have, then we just move on. And if they have not, we stay there and try and talk to them. Ha!
Yeah. I concur.
Concorded.
So
Concorded.
back to the steakhouse.
So
Or
back to the
Yeah.
In
steakhouse.
front of the steakhouse.
Back to in front of the steakhouse.
Okay. Yeah.
Oops. What's that?
Yeah, I'm gonna say by the time you get there, there's bloody pools of gross on the road, but the bodies are gone.
Damn it, we missed them.
Cleanup crew didn't do a very good job.
Didn't prove was fast though.
They don't.
They don't care about the blood.
It just washes away in the rain.
It really doesn't, though.
No.
It's there forever.
It's stuck. It
Gross.
sticks.
Does it?
Bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that shit's like impossible to get off even with a power washer if it's allowed to soak into it for any amount
Peroxide
of time.
would be the only
Oh,
thing.
wow.
Or
Yeah, even
lime.
with the bleach.
Yeah.
Those
Anyway,
are-
off
but,
track
yeah.
again. Sorry.
Yes.
So then on to... I want to roll my spot hidden to see if there is a trail of blood on the road.
Tracking?
Ooh, I got
That's
tracking.
tracking?
Yeah.
I got tracking.
I got some tracking.
Let's see. I should have tracking. I do not have tracking.
Well, you have 10%. You could still roll
Yeah,
it.
I still roll it. Let's do that, boys and girls.
You did it.
I did. Holy
And I got an
Schenectady.
extreme success.
I got an extreme success. What would be an extreme success?
2.
I got 2.
Nice.
Yes.
So everybody who succeeded, mark down your track.
Hold on, I haven't rolled yet.
Roll yet.
On my tracking, so now on my tracking, do I know I can check it, but do I put down those numbers? So like 10, 2?
Not
I
yet,
didn't get it.
because it'll be different the next time we play, but it is still currently 10.
I got you. Okay.
I didn't get mine.
Okay, so checking boxes, whoever succeeded. There is an obvious trail of blood that turns into drops of blood as you assume the vehicle gains speed. It is headed towards... Where's that at? Oh, it is headed off of Benton Street and onto Main Street to the east and then south.
Benton Street to Main
You
Street.
want to take a picture of this map so you can show everybody? It's not a bad idea. It's kind of a handout.
So where the body was in the back of a truck, right?
Yeah, and then just FYI, number 10 is the steakhouse. That's where you guys are at. And the blood trail goes from the steakhouse past 13, which is the drugstore, and then turns on to Main Street.
Towards 8.
Yes.
So it goes back down through another neighborhood.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically.
That was picked
Down the
up
road that way, yeah.
Right.
I almost always ash in my coffee.
Yep, that's a good one too.
Give me a idea. Are you guys gonna... Dang it.
I think we're gonna
Shit,
follow
what?
the blood trail, right?
13, 10 is the steakhouse.
Yep.
So we follow along 10 towards 13.
Yep.
And then it
And
turns
then turns
south
onto
down
Main Street.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we can't tell where it goes from there.
You can follow it. I'm gonna just go ahead and give it to you. You guys both succeeded on tracking, so... yeah.
Okay.
With extreme successes, nonetheless.
Yeah.
Main Street to where?
All the way down Main
This one I'm
Street.
just letting my dicks do their thing.
all the way down Main Street to the road leading to Bakersville.
Oh, I see. The little highway. All the way. Wow, they're really removing the bodies, aren't they?
And are you guys going to continue to follow it then? Yes? No? Yeah.
Sure.
I think so.
Okay.
Well, if it was any proper body disposal company, then there would not be a blood trail.
I concur.
Too true.
It goes to a driveway right at number 26.
Oh, do you guys want to see where 26 is?
They should probably do. I would imagine.
Suppose I could always just come over and take a picture of it.
And then up the driveway. Southwest side of the map.
Yep.
basically.
Yeah. So he goes from 10, 14, 13. That neighborhood.
Excuse me.
So it's
There's no.
extremely obvious
Most of
to
the
you
time there.
that this blood trail goes to this house.
Oh, I see. Okay. It's kind of a big house on a big lot.
It is.
Right.
It's a obvious farm when you see it. There's a crop in the west side of the house.
It's so funny that I keep thinking that's Mo.
See, that's southeast of town? you said?
Temporarily
Southwest
in front of the
of town, yeah.
fireplace. It's a farm. So why would you be taking bodies to a farm?
Or if it's a pig farm.
Yeah.
In fact, there is a corral. Okay.
Okay. This has just gone shit sideways in a second.
Spot hidden?
You want to try and spot some hidden? You guys gonna go onto the property?
Sure. Why not?
I mean,
All
we're
right.
following a blood trail. We're detectives. It's kind of
Right.
what we do.
All right.
It's kind of a requirement. So we all roll spot hiddens?
Sure.
I
You
got
tell
an
me what
extreme
those are.
success.
Oh,
49.
Oh, sweet. I have a success.
excellent.
Fuck, not me. I have a 96. I mean,
Jesus.
You're doing it wrong, Brett.
Throw the dice the
funny,
other
I needed
way.
a
Right?
59.
Yeah, throw the dice the
Keep
other
it-
way.
Keep
Right, I'm
kicking
gonna
the
have to-
dudes down the freaking stairway. They're gonna get pissed, man.
Or find a jail to put them in.
Right?
Right.
Dice jail.
Ooh.
What is that? Hold it. Is that Jesse?
No, nice
That's
cold.
gold.
So as you guys go on the property, you notice some things. First of all, you notice that out in the cornfield, there is a bunch of cars. There's about 25 vehicles out there.
Whoa.
It looks like a junkyard, except for the fact that it looks pretty prominent. Like most of these cars are not old and not dilapidated or rusted out.
How many
They're
cars you say?
About 25. They all look fairly new
Nice
and,
cars.
and operable.
In the field?
Yeah.
Hmm. Is this the midnight mass?
Towards the back of the house, there's a big pen, and to your dismay, there is in fact pigs in this pen. They are large, and there are many.
They are hungry.
Big. Hungry pigs.
They probably ain't hungry no more.
Right.
Gross. So what are we doing? Following the blood trail still?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I think we should follow the. I think we should go check out the pig pen first, see if you can see any clothes or anything.
If you guys follow the blood trail, you'll realize that it doesn't go to the pig pen. It goes to the west side of the house, where you guys find a storm cellar. There's obvious drag marks where these bodies have been dragged into the cellar.
Yeah, what side of the house?
West side.
On the west side of the
Okay.
house. The east side of the house is where the pig pen is.
And it's the 20s, so needing a warrant wasn't a thing?
No.
I don't think so. I think Miranda rights are way later in the 20s. I think that's a 60s thing.
I was gonna say, I think that's a much later. Like 40s, 50s, 60s, somewhere in there. Drag marks from the truck
So we can just do what the fuck we want.
to the cellar.
You guys, either with or without a warrant, there's foul play, obviously,
Right.
of some
Valid.
kind.
From truck to cellar.
Is the sheriff's car one of the cars in the field?
No, there's no cop cars in the field.
Okay. Good to know.
That's good insight, though. Very, very astute. So,
As we go in the cellar.
We'll follow it in the cellar.
as you guys go to open the cellar doors,
Burn them with fire.
two
Burn him, bitch.
Burn it all down!
large male farmers step out from behind the building and they say, "Hey, what are you doing? You can't go in there." One of them says.
It's more like, what the hell are you doing?
The same man says, "We're farmers. We're farming."
This is before we go into the cellar?
Yes.
We're
What the
like,
hell are you farming?
Getting ready to go in the cellar. Corn, sir.
Why can't we go in the cellar?
He goes, "Well, Mr. Jensen, it's his private quarters. You can't go into a man's private quarters."
we can do whatever we want.
We're dead.
Flash a badge. We can do whatever we want.
Right, so yeah, I guess we could do. Ooh, I could do. Oh, I don't have persuade, but I have intimidate. I could intimidate him,
Oh.
or I could use my law.
Start spouting off the laws to him. Turns out...
Or psychology.
That's got a 107-6 here.
Or charm.
See if I...
Just charm your way through it.
Unlawful burying of dead bodies.
Unlawful, what do you call that? Disposition of a body. Because you can't just throw it on the side of the road.
Or in your cellar.
Or in your cellar.
You can't just be putting them in your cellar, man. That's gross.
I used to buy weed from a guy that was an accomplice in a murder.
So
Really?
Yeah.
So
Not curse, is it?
you guys are trying to decide what laws these farmers are breaking, and one of them says, if you just wait here, we'll go get Mr. Jensen. He'll sort it out.
Fine.
He looks at the other guy and he says, the terms are agreeable. Go get Mr. Jensen.
Ooh, I have fast talk too.
The other one walks back behind the house.
But one stays.
Yes.
One stays, one goes to get Mr. Jensen, and the other one walks away.
Well, there's only two.
Oh, there's only two. I thought there were three. Okay. I should correct my note taking. There.
Can I try and roll my stealth to go into the cellar while he's not paying attention?
Cellar and you guys are all standing in the same area, so I'm gonna say it's hard, but you can do it, possibly. I think you can get a hard success.
I have stealth too. I have a pretty high
I have stealth too.
Do you?
Yeah, mine's only 50.
Well, mine's 52.
Fuck, what do I got to lose, right? We're all trying to sneak in that
Everybody's
bitch.
just gonna try and...
I sure did.
I got a 55. Oh, and I needed a 50.
I got an almost extreme.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
You need a hard success, so your number half.
Okay. Oh, you got it!
20.
20.
What's your stealth?
Oh, so he got a hard success.
50.
Wow.
Well, no. Yeah,
Okay.
so a hard success.
Yeah,
Yes.
so you guys both got a hard success. So
So check it.
you slip into the cellar. Doctor, you're standing there attempting to go into the cellar, and when you attempt to go in the cellar, the man turns back around.
Oh, I failed.
And he goes, hey, I said you can't go in there.
So I'm going to keep him busy and keep his attention elsewhere.
Okay, as you guys slip down the
As
stairs,
they get slipped down the stairs.
you hear the man talking to the doctor go, hey, where'd your buddies go? Did they leave? And he's looking around. You can see him looking around, trying to find them. You go down into the cellar. As you get to the bottom of the stairs, you're hit with the smell of the coppery smell of blood, the odor of like what you would consider like a transient or defecation sort of smells. It's really gross smelling.
Ooh.
And it
smells downtown.
And it's very dark. It smells like downtown Portland, yeah.
Ooh. Bad.
Ooh.
Are there lights on?
No, there is oil lamps hanging up, but they are not on.
I wonder if we should shed some light on this so that to turn on the oil lamps.
But you're being stealthy and sneaking down there. You don't want to be like, blam! Hi!
I was thinking flashlight, but I don't have one somehow.
Got a lighter?
I don't know one either. I don't know a lot of things.
Jeez, and it's...
I have a lighter.
I really thought I had a flashlight. Well, you're not down there, Flower.
Yeah, because I'm a smoker.
I don't have a flashlight either, evidently.
See, there's a lot of things I didn't write down. I just naturally assumed I would have.
Okay, yeah, I'll give it. Definitely, at least one of you guys is a smoker. Probably all of you. So.
Oh yes, I have cigarettes.
I'll give you a lighter,
Nice.
Mr. Shagwell. You can light up an oil lamp if you want.
Okay.
All right.
What do I got to roll for that?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Just light one up. You light up an oil lamp. There is dividers in this room like you would think of at like a hospital, except for they're made out of wood. There's tables made out of metal, and on those tables are the people that you guys dispatched in the street.
Some metal stretchers, kind of metal beds.
One of these people, his chest cavity has been flayed open.
All 3 bodies are there?
Yeah, so in fact, all 3 of them are there. 2 of them were dead, and 1 of them was alive.
Right.
But he is now suffering from a bullet wound to the head as well. He is there.
Okay. Because he fucked up. He didn't accomplish his mission.
Nope, they did not run us out of town, I'll tell you
They
that.
did not. Can't run dicks and get out of town.
You're looking at this. This is, it looks like a horrible, ill-kept, dirty medical facility of sorts.
Like a black
Like
market.
a black
organ
market type. Yeah, that's
harvesting.
what I'm envisioning.
Yeah, so is this going to strike either of you to the point where you want to roll some sanity, or do you think you guys are good? Probably.
I think they're
Otto
good.
doesn't care. He eats his chicken.
Otto's already fucking bonkers.
Good? Alright.
I think
yeah.
I'm good. I think I can
Alright.
handle my sanity. I mean,
I'm not going to make you roll, but I won't deny it if you want to. Just saying. So, alright.
no, I think I'm good.
That's not fun for the game.
Well, then run yours at it.
Anyway, as you guys are looking through this, is there anything you're looking for specifically, or you found what you're looking for? The people that you...
Are
Right.
there any
think so.
jars with organs around on the shelves or the tables or
Why don't
anything?
you roll a spot
Like,
hidden?
There are no jars with organs around. There is scales that weigh organs, and the guy whose chest is filleted open, his organs are sitting on the scale.
So these guys aren't covered by a blanket or a tarp or a sheet or anything like that.
No,
So he's doing autopsies, basically.
by the
So
looks of it, yeah.
I want to check for their teeth.
All right.
For the-
Dental records.
Okay.
Just to see if their teeth are still intact.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you want to do that, Otto? That's a really strange thing to want to do.
I'm at a loss on this one.
Um,
Even as the doctor.
their teeth are all intact, yeah. They all still have their teeth.
Well, I guess we try and sneak back up and
Yeah, because
join
I'm having
Flower
trouble
again,
keeping this farmer.
and then wait for Jensen to.
I want to
Yeah,
know
we
what all
really-
those other people
I mean,
for.
we see some shit, but it doesn't make us go, we gotta stop this right now. We kind of say, okay, let's get the fuck back out of here
Let's figure it out.
and figure something else. Yeah.
It looks like a garbage medical facility, yeah. So you're like, oh, this is fucking weird.
Right.
I'm out of here.
Or
Okay.
actually, we could go. Being private detectives, we have the power to arrest people? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we can just.
could go right
we have
upstairs and
enough
arrest
that we
that farmer.
can. Yes.
Yeah.
We have enough that we can just be like, you're all under arrest. Sorry.
Yep.
You're
and
all
then
under arrest.
Fuck 'em, Dano.
So you're gonna come back out and attempt to arrest people?
I think so.
I think we wait till Mr. Jenkins
Can I use
comes
my
up,
law? I
but
can roll my
yes.
law.
That's a good idea. We should wait
Wait till
until
Mr. Jensen
everybody's
comes out.
there, and then all 3 of us are there, so there's one
All
for
right.
one.
Yeah.
As you guys are coming back out of the cellar, the storm doors open, and you walk out, and Mr. Jensen and the other 2 gentlemen are right there as they're coming around the corner. Mr. Jensen immediately sees that you have been in the cellar, and the other guy who has been standing there all the time says, the terms are not agreeable, Mr. Jensen. They broke the terms. I don't know what to do.
I think we should go with Shagwell's suggestion of running the locks, that'll kind of tell us if they're going to be cooperative with the law or not. Maybe.
So you start reading them their rights or telling them what laws they
Well, no, when Mr. Jensen comes around, we could maybe try to kind of fast talk him or psychology talk him for a minute.
Let's see what Mr. Jensen
He
has to say
before we put him under arrest.
I want to hear what Mr. Jensen's got to say. Because obviously we've seen something. He knows it. Now, a typical farmer will probably just shoot you before you even...
Does he have a gun?
No, he's unarmed.
Does his goons have guns?
None that you can see, no.
Okay.
They're just regular old farmer looking dudes.
Right. Well, farmers carry guns.
And it's usually shotguns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Farmers, rednecks, and gangsters all got guns.
Yeah.
So yeah, what are you gonna say?
Mr. Jensen, is this your farm?
He says, yes, sir.
Let's just cut to the chase.
What
Why
you
do you
got
have the
going on
bodies
in the
down in your
cellar?
basement?
He says, well, we don't have a proper mortuary, and I'm tending to these bodies. He says they're fugitives, so I don't assume they'll be in an open casket.
What is your intentions with the bodies?
He says, well, I'm doing what the folks up north do. We're doing ourselves a little autopsying. He says the man in the basement looks like he got shot in the chest by something very, very large. He says an elephant gun by the looks of it.
I don't know. I'm the one that shot him in the chest.
Yes.
Yeah. With my 357.
Yep. Oh.
It wasn't quite an elephant gun, but I'll take it.
I'll take credit for that.
I'll take credit for that kill.
He says, what brings you, gentlemen and lady, to my humble establishment?
I'm gonna roll psychology.
Okay.
See if he's being genuine. I failed.
Oh, well, let me see. Doctor's usually pretty good at psychology.
He's talking in a pretty
58.
matter-of-factual sort of manner, so...
I got psychology.
So
I got
we're here
success.
because we followed the trail of blood.
Alright.
From the town. And we're also curious as to what in the hell is going on in your field.
Right.
Good call.
That's terrible.
He says, alright, you caught us. He says, none of this is above board. He says, I can take you to my leader.
Ooh, you've got a leader.
He says, oh yeah, he says, it's big. I can take you to the leader, he's in the mine.
Wait, say that again?
He's in the mine?
Yeah.
Oh.
Where's the mine?
Where is the mine? He says, well, it's not far from here. He says the mine is on Louder Street, just a couple blocks up the road to the north.
It still doesn't answer what all the cars are doing in this field.
He says, oh yes, I assure you, you caught us. We're a big ring of car thieves.
Where?
You're a ring of car thieves?
He says,
So
oh yeah,
there's nobody in the cars?
we sell them and
So just
part
don't
them
park out
out.
there?
There's
Okay,
no
it's
one
very
in the
weird
cars
that
that
somebody
you
just
see.
been, yep, we're car thieves and there's a million of them out here.
I'm not
I'm not buying that.
I'm not buying it either.
He says, I assure you, all we got to do is go to the mine and
You're not going to get rid of us as easily as you're trying to get rid of these people.
he says, well, that's unfortunate because we're going to take the car and probably part it out or sell it.
Our car?
Yeah.
Basically because we're not going to be around and don't need it anymore.
He says,
Is what I'm kinda getting at.
He says, whatever you do, don't call the local authority on us. We'll take you right to our leader, who's right in mine.
Because the mine is what's fucking people up.
Well, it's pretty clear that the local authority called you to come get the body. So why would we be done calling the local authority if they let you take it?
He goes, oh, well, that part of the business is on the level. We do the autopsies. Do all the autopsying. He says, pretty obvious what killed these men. He says, bullet wounds.
Do you know who gave them their deathly bullet wounds?
He says, we heard there was a scuffle from some newcomers here in town.
That's funny, we're newcomers.
That's funny, we're newcomers. He says, well, there's
Classic
a
one-liner.
there's a lot here to sort out. I'm sure our leader can help you sort that out.
Why
Your
are you
leader?
so
Who is this
keen?
leader you
Yeah,
speak
why are you
of?
so
What is
keen
his
in
name?
sending us to your leader?
He says, well, because he'll sort it out. Maybe he'll cut you in on the deal. He says, cars are worth money. He says,
It's my car.
He says, I assure you, you'll like to hear what he has to say. We just go down to the mine. He's there right now.
So I think we need to put this dude in handcuffs and put him in the car and go to the mine.
You start trying to restrain him.
Yes. I think so.
All right. Your act of trying to restrain him is going to start at Donnybrook. All three of the gentlemen are going to attack.
No, we're going through this again.
Alright, well, this time I got my shotgun with me.
All three of them are unarmed, so they're going to be using...
So we can take them by
fighting-
force probably pretty easily.
They're going to be using fighting brawl for their combat.
Ah.
Well,
Well-
I'd like to just whip out my shotgun and put everybody in check. Fire a shot up in the air.
I may not have a lot of fighting brawl, but I got a lot of strength, so I could roll my fighting brawl. Because I don't have a gun. Well, I do have a gun, but
Yeah.
they're unarmed. Let's try to take them into custody
So...
without death.
Firing around into the air.
Or down at the dirt in front of them or something, something just to get their
Okay.
fucking attention and make them be like, hey, wait a minute, we probably ought not do that.
Okay, I'll let you have this as a free action. You're going to fire around into the ground
Okay,
in front of their feet.
okay.
Everybody stops for a second because there's been gunfire, but the Farmer Jensen is going to say, get him again, and the two other guys are going to come straight for you. And they're actually going to come towards you because you're the guy with the shotgun, so...
Well, then I'm actually going to blast some kneecaps then.
Alright, so...
Blast a kneecap.
I don't
That
care how
has a
many it
warning?
takes out.
Warning kneecap, so to speak.
They're within melee range already, so it's gonna be
Melee range? I could do
Yeah.
fighting brawl. I got fighting brawl.
I don't, but it's...
If you're shooting, it'll be at advantage at point blank range. So
Right.
Right, I'll go
Stick
for
the barrel of the
shooting.
shotgun into them immediately.
My dexterity is just not very good, so I don't know if my fighting
Because if
brawl's
I
gonna
could
be very
get
good.
one of the boys at
I
least
think the other might stop.
down, the other one might think twice, but that might just make you enrage him and make him try to kill us even more. So you guys got to be ready. I'm ready to just...
Yes. So they're not stopping, and one of the dudes is very fast. So
Oh yeah, what were we rolling for?
Well, we were going to try and detain him, but that's not working.
That's not
So-
working. So you're gonna shoot them. Mind you, you need to remember that your firearms and your shotgun is up here. That's your pistol down
I
there.
know.
so
I could roll my fighting brawl. I mean, it's the standard 25%, but
You could get it.
I could get it. I'll write fighting brawl just so I know what the fuck I'm doing.
I'll do fighting brawl too.
okay, so we're gonna go
Well,
dice order. So the guy
Good. I could.
the large guy on the right side of Jensen is going to swing at Mr. Shagwell first. You can try and fight back or dodge.
Ooh, I don't have dodge, but can I try for dodge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
half of your
Half your
dexterity,
dexterity,
so 35.
Right. Okay. 35. Okay. Zero. I got zeros and a 9. So
that's
that's
9.
a hard win.
That's an extreme.
Extreme win, I guess.
Cool, because this guy got a hard success. So.
It's not extreme yet. It is hard.
Oh yeah.
He got a hard success, but the evasion goes to the dodger because he's dodging. So check mark your dodge, and you back your face up, get out of the way of this punch, and then it's Shagwell and Otto.
Okay. I'm gonna go for my tackle again. I'm gonna go for the guy that's going after Shagwell.
And I
Like,
might
with
just,
the- with
I think
the-
I might just shoot some.
With the element of surprise.
They're all going after Shagwell though.
They're all going after
Yes.
Shagwell?
Because I got the shotgun.
Oh, he's got the gun. Okay.
Well, he better start punching
So
out
then
some dudes.
I will
Are you running
go
your
for the one
shotgun?
closest to me.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna say that you can go for
Oh, you missed.
the other large person.
Okay.
It's slower than
Okay.
the guy punching.
If they're coming after me and I can't
And
roll,
I rolled
maybe I
a
can shoot.
12.
Oh. Alright. Roll against.
What is that?
37.
Okay.
I got a success on my firearm with my 357.
So his fighting brawl sucks, so he's got a fumble. So I'm gonna say that not only do you tackle him to the
That's what
ground,
she
but
does.
you're gonna
She
shove
does
his
it.
head into a rock and do damage too. So you
Make
can
him go
run-
night-night.
You can roll your damage.
That's what she does.
that
If
would
you're not careful,
be
she'll
6
put her
damage.
leg.
Go to tackle him, throw him back down on the ground in front of the house or up next to the house and cracks his skull on a rock. He's going to start bleeding.
So Otto
profusely.
takes down the dude that was attacking Shagwell.
The one that was closest to me, because all 3 of them are going
Go
after
after him. Okay, so you just grabbed the nearest one,
Yeah.
took him down, and knocked his head night-nights. Okay, Otto knocks one guy out. Okay.
Okay, and I'll let Shagwell go.
I had a success on my firearm.
So I'll do my fighting.
turn, you flower.
Damn it!
I'll do my fighting brawl then too. Because
Okay.
I gotta. We'll see if that's a 10 and that's a 5.
So 15.
So I got 15 and I needed 65. So that's not quite an extreme.
So it's a great success.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're just
Bless you.
butting a dude with the shotgun then?
Let's see.
Yeah, pretty much. He's gonna get a butt to the face.
Alright. So it's the large guy who punched at you, I'm gonna say, and he's just gonna take the butt to the face. So roll damage. I'll give you since it's a shotgun, I'll give you 1d6 plus your strength bonus or your damage bonus. I mean,
So roll my 6.
strength bonus is pretty.
2 on the 6-sider.
Okay. And then a 4-sider.
Oh. I should have rolled it. 4.
So 6 total.
6.
Alright, that's enough to clonk him right about the face. Okay. Yeah, you smack him in the face, you rearrange his nose and his lip a lot, and he starts bleeding out of the face. As you whap him, the guy on the ground who Otto's tackled is going, "Please, save us, help me, please, please help." And it reminds you of the letter that was written to you guys. Please
Oh, I
send
knocked
help.
him lucid.
What?
I knocked him lucid.
Oh, you knocked him lucid. Oh.
Jensen
failed.
is gonna still come after Shagwell, and the other guy hit in the face is gonna be grabbing his face, but also looks like he wants to continue fighting. And Dr. Flower, tis your turn.
I was gonna say with you said Dr. Jensen was going after Shagwell.
Mr. Jensen, he's a farmer. He's not a doctor.
Sorry, Mr. Jensen's going after Shagwell.
Yes.
But I was gonna say once he gun butted him, and the other guy's waking up out of his lucid dream. So I was thinking I would just hold him at gunpoint, but it's not going to stop him. I see.
No, there's
Right.
already been guns fired,
Okay.
and they're not stopping.
Okay, well then I'll just, because I fired my weapon and I was a success. So.
Okay. Just regular success.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right. Roll damage for your giant handgun.
Okay. And I have where did my thing go? There we go. I have to roll a 6-sider and a 4-sider.
Yep.
Okay, so 4-sider is the triangle, and the 6-sider is
The cube.
the other triangle, right?
No, the cube.
Oh, the cube. That one.
Yes.
Okay.
The regular looking dice.
The regular dice.
Regular.
Regular die.
Ring-a-ding-a dice.
1 and 1.
Oh man. Alright, are you firing at Jensen?
Yes.
Okay, you nip his ear.
Okay.
You do damage to him, but it's definitely not enough to put him down.
Ring for luck. There. Now
Oh, I get 2 free luck points. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn it, they found me out. So you fire, and the guy who got hit in the face, he's just gonna try and swipe at the shotgun in Shagwell's hand.
So he's still fighting.
He's gonna try and grab a hold of it, and he fails.
Yeah.
So yeah, Shagwell, you easily see him coming for the gun and back
So
up.
at that point, can he then grab the one dude and flip him over and throw cuffs on him? And
The guy on the ground?
yeah.
or Mr.
Otto's-
Jensen or
Otto's
whoever.
on him, so...
Oh,
Otto
Otto's
can do
on
that.
the guy on the ground. Okay, so he's got him under wraps with handcuffs.
Okay.
Okay. Then Shagwell can get the other dude who had gun butted to his face. He's down on the ground, still
He's
reaching
not
for
on
the
the
gun.
ground.
Oh, he's up.
No, he's
reaching-
still up. He's
he's
got
up.
one hand on his face and trying to grab the shotgun.
Grab the shotgun, which he failed at.
Correct.
So could Shagwell then grab his arm, twist him around, and handcuff him too?
You want to try and restrain him?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so before you do that, Jensen's gonna try and punch you.
Okay.
And Jensen's a farmer, not a fighter, apparently, so he's gonna miss. And then it's back up to the guy on the ground, who isn't going to...
He's already handcuffed,
He's
right?
gonna try and do
Otto,
anything,
right?
because he's... he's saying, get us out of here, please help us, get us out. And then it's your guys' Shagwell and Otto's turn.
I guess now I'll get up and since
Are you
this
going
guy
for
doesn't
Jensen?
seem to be no, I was gonna go for the other guy that was trying to get Shagwell's gun.
Do yet another tackle.
With
Yeah,
half the face.
exactly.
Tackle,
I'm doing
grapple.
another.
Tackle him down.
Yes,
Yeah.
tackle and grapple.
Tackle him down and grapple with him and get him in cuffs.
Are you trying to subdue him with handcuffs, or are you just trying to get him on the ground?
Just try and get him on the ground.
Why would we put him in handcuffs? Restrain
Damn
him
it.
so he can stop coming after you.
What's the purpose? That's what I was thinking. Like, is it
And I
tax?
rolled a
Maybe
37,
that's
which is a
the
success.
I know.
All right. What did you roll? 37?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No chance. He doesn't see you coming. You've flopped him down onto the ground, too. He goes down on the ground. Easy is grabbing a sack of potatoes, and Jensen's still combatant, but it's your turn.
Okay, so And I'd like to just restrain him. Because he took a swing at me. He missed. So he's probably off balance right now. So
Yeah, he's
he's in mid. Yeah, he's already swung and missed.
he's mid recovery. Yeah.
So I'm gonna try my fighting brawl again then, I guess, and try to throw a nice fucking waylay punch and knock him out and then restrain him.
Gonna hammerhead left hook him, huh?
Yeah.
Alright.
39.
Okay.
My fighting brawl is 65. So that's just a regular win.
Okay. So
I missed it by 5 points.
you come at him, dude, and he basically steps right into your fist. You clock it. So roll damage. The 1d3 and 1d4, so half 6 and 4-sider.
So that's
Good.
6 and the 4.
You guys are doing well. A lot better than I anticipated to conquer.
4 and a 5.
So half 5 would be 3, so that's max damage on that. And then 4 is
2.
Max damage on that.
okay.
That's 7.
7 damage. Alright, and he's horribly failing his constitution. You knock his ass out. Fucking he steps into it and you wing back and just clock his ass and he goes just flops. Then when he falls and hits the ground, the other guys starts saying the same thing. The guy that you're now on, Otto, he starts saying, "Please help us, you gotta get us out of here."
Why? Why do we need to get out of here in such a big hurry?
He goes, "We're prisoners, we're thralls, we're slaves. It's the mind. They call it the mind. It's the professor.
It's the professor.
Professor controls the mind. You have to get him. Get us out of here. Get us out of town. We have to leave."
You boys ain't going anywhere right at the moment. We gotta get to the mine. But I want to bring these bozos with us as sacrifices.
You're all 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. That'd be nicely.
As we run into Tufu, we got 1, 2, 3.
We got them right here.
We coach.
Well, I did say you could fit 6 people in the car, so you're gonna handcuff everybody and start shoving them in the back of the car?
I don't know. I was just kind of a weird thing. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Let's hope this.
I don't know. I do think that we should not. We should detain them in the cellar
Right.
because I don't think we should trust anybody.
Right.
So
I
we
concur.
detain them in the cellar so they can't escape and tell whoever whatever. And
But
then,
we need to go see Annabelle still.
well, now it's probably what, 8 o'clock.
Thereabouts, 8 or 9. Yeah.
So we still have 2.5 hours before.
Okay.
Midnight mass.
So
yeah.
still a question
No,
of all
we're-
these damn
our
cars
meeting with
out the
Annabelle.
lots. So they're all empty.
Didn't Annabelle say that they had taken to walking?
Yes.
That
Oh,
the whole
'cause
town had
everybody's
taken
cars
to
was
walking.
gone.
That's right, because everybody's the whole town has gone to walking.
So
She never did say why or where the cars went. She just said they all started talking.
yeah.
Okay. So, that being said, is there any correlation that we can figure out between these yahoos and the Midnight Mass?
Let's ask
The
our
professor-
wizard friends.
Yeah, well, ask them about the correlation between the professor and the reverend.
He
Is
says
there a connection?
they're all in on it. They're the masters. They're holding us here. We're captives.
Who exactly are the masters?
He says.
Red.
He says.
The Reverend and the Professor.
Just those
He
two.
says the professor, Professor Hart. He makes you look at the mind, And when you see the mind, then you become one of them, or one of us. He says, I'll help. I'll help you take them down. They need to be stopped.
Okay. I would like to figure out who's going to be the most chatty of these guys, and maybe roll my psychology and to figure that out. And I say we follow Otto's plan in keeping them subdued in the basement in some way, except we take one of them with us so that we can make sure that we're going along the right path that we should be of.
So we still have access to information.
Correct. So I say we leave 2
Take Mr.
restrained
Jensen.
in the basement.
Jensen's not talking though.
Jensen's arrived at the other
well,
two.
and he's also knocked out right now.
He's
but
very
the
he's taking a fucking.
yeah, I
but the
forgot
other
about that.
two are
Chatty Cathy's.
yes, they're both opening up.
So I say we restrain Jensen and one dude in the
Yeah.
Actually, my preference would be that Jensen wakes up. Maybe we can give him some smelly salts or something, because he probably will have more
He's laying on the
information.
ground, we can piss on him.
She's got a doctor's bag in her car, so.
Oh, that's
you can
right.
Go get some
Because I'm
salts now.
thinking that Jensen, being the head dude of those 3, would probably be the one with the most information.
Right, but if he's not going to cooperate... then-
Right.
but we don't know if he is or not.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's true.
I'm in trying to wake him up.
Wake him up?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Alright, so you're gonna head back to the car for smelling salts?
Yes.
Okay.
So, do I need to run my medical and see how he does?
You get to the car to grab your doctor bag, and as you do, the guy that Otto is on top of now starts trying to fight again. This time he's going to try and bite you.
Oh. Me?
No,
Oh.
Otto.
Oh.
You can fight back or dodge this bite. He's going to be successful at a bite.
I'm gonna fight back.
Feed him a
Head
knuckle
headbutt him.
sandwich.
I'm
Okay.
gonna headbutt him.
Oh, don't miss. You might get bit in the face. That's Otto's only asset. Definitely not. It's personality.
I rolled a 33, needed a 56.
Okay, you got a better success than he did. Alright.
So yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I gotta
Roll
run.
damage.
Do I gotta roll my medicine, right? To see whether or not I wake up Jensen?
You hear some squirming and squealing as this all takes place, but then, yeah, you're gonna run back
7.
up with your doctor bag. You smash his face.
31.
I got a
He's,
regular success.
Yeah, you very smash his face. A lot. He's not talking to
Otto
anybody.
re-smashes his face.
And you get up to Dr. Jensen and the other guy who's laying down by the house. He's going, why'd you kill him? We need out of here. You have to help us, not kill us.
Stop fighting! Stop resisting!
Did I kill him?
Oh, he's dead, yeah.
Nice job, Otto.
Oh, wow.
I got a hard head.
I guess so.
You did almost double his remaining hit points. You fucking smoked his ass.
Damn, he was already down in the ground.
So, I got a success on my smelly salts.
Alright. You wake Jensen up. He's handcuffed now at this point.
Yes.
With the other guy.
And
who's
detained
also
in the basement.
handcuffed
Or the cellar.
and rolled into the cellar. So
Is he gonna talk?
You got both guys in the cellar.
Everybody's in the cellar.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, the third guy's dead, so you don't need to put him in the cellar probably.
Right.
Okay.
You can if you want, I guess.
Might as well, that's where they're going to do the autopsy.
Shagwell skip a step and go straight to the autopsy.
Well, well, we were gonna leave one in the basement and take the other chatty one.
Yep.
So, which one's chatty? Is Jensen talking?
Jensen's not saying anything at the time, no.
Even though he's awake.
Oh, he's awake, yeah.
He's not saying nothing.
Nope.
Okay, then we're taking Chatty Cathy number 1. And Jensen can stay locked up in the
Yeah,
cellar.
because we don't need to interrogate him right now. So
No, we got enough information going.
And it seems like we should probably get to the mine in a timely manner because some shit's gonna go down.
So,
But we still gotta meet what's her face.
You
Yeah.
shove
Right.
the cellar doors closed and throw a shovel in between the two handles,
yeah.
so it can't be opened.
Right, from the inside.
Restrain and...
You should throw a padlock on it too, like a bike lock.
You don't have any bike locks.
Damn!
You could handcuff it.
Yeah, good. If back then, I bet you all the cops' handcuffs had the same fucking key.
They did, in fact, yes.
So,
They don't know.
No, they don't know. You're gonna take this dude with you and leave Jensen in the basement
Correct.
and get in the car, and then you guys are headed towards the mine. Is that what?
Uh-huh, I think so.
yeah, we got
Because
time.
it's 8 o'clock. Okay.
Unless we end up fucking in a shootout before we gotta go see Annabelle.
So the mine's like a block and a half away.
Okay. Yeah. To the mine.
You guys pull up to the mine. It's like a pit mine, or sorry, like an underground mine. So there's like an elevator. You get there just in time to see that there is a pile of people there standing around the elevator of this mine.
A pile?
Yeah, bunch.
Okay.
But they're all standing there. They're not.
Okay,
probably
that's my
25
question.
dead
That's,
people.
that's
30
what I
people.
was asking.
Right.
Okay.
They're not an actual pile though.
Okay.
There's just
Well, when you
whole
say a
bunch.
pile of people, I assume it's a pile of people.
Amongst these people, you notice that 2 cop cars are there.
Oh, the cops are here. Yay.
You recognize Deputy Alexander and Captain
Kavanaugh.
Kavanaugh. The 2 kids from the park are there as well. And a bunch of townsfolk. Ranging in age and sex dramatically. So, old, young, males, females, all hanging out. And they all seem to be watching the elevator. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
So they're watching and waiting for the elevator.
Yep.
So I'm gonna get out of the car and go talk to Alexander,
Okay, you're gonna walk up.
Who's Alexander?
the deputy.
Oh, right. So Otto's gonna go talk to the deputy.
Okay.
What's going on here, deputy?
Pretty sure, yeah, I got out of the car too.
Okay. So you're going up there too?
Yeah, I'm gonna go find out what's up.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't want to sit in the car.
And I'm still in the car with the Chatty Cathy.
The detainee. Trying to get some info.
So I could try to get some info from him while y'all wander off
Alright.
over there.
Alexander, when you ask him what's going on, he says, we're preparing for midnight mass.
At the mine?
He says, yeah, we're moving a religious relic from the mine. He says, I would love for all of you to see it. He says it's amazing. It's ancient.
What is it?
He says, well, I can't explain it perfectly without you actually seeing it. He says, the Reverend called it a viewing pool.
A viewing pool?
He says, yeah. He says, like I said, it would be hard to explain. He says, if you wait here, you'll be able to gaze upon it momentarily. A couple people in the crowd say, yeah. Yeah, we've seen it. It's wonderful.
Do they all have blisters and boils and shit on their faces too? Everybody there? Are they all like leather skin? Fucking.
All except for one person. Yeah, they all are sunburned.
So they've all been to Midnight Mass before.
I want to go talk to the one that's not.
Yeah.
All right. You walk up to the one that's not burnt.
Yeah.
He is an older man. Why don't you go ahead and give me a spot?
All of us?
Sure. Anybody who's gonna try and talk to this guy?
Well, I'm in the car, so...
I'll let Arlo go first.
I failed.
Oh, 29.
That's a 3.
That's a 9.
Is it a 9?
That's a 9.
Okay.
29.
So, and that was my
Spot hidden.
So that's a regular win.
All right. You can tell that this guy doesn't look sunburnt because he's wearing makeup.
He's wearing makeup.
Yes.
So he's wearing makeup.
This guy was, as you guys walk up to talk to him, he goes, oh, you're about my size. You're a handsome specimen, he says to Otto. He starts studying your features.
I think he's hitting on you, Otto.
It'd be in your best interest not to make me uncomfortable.
Classic Otto right there.
I concur over here from the car.
He takes a step back.
I concur.
He says, as you wish, sir. Are you here to witness the bringing forth of the relic?
Yes.
He goes, oh, it's going to be wonderful. He says, everyone here is waiting for it. He says, everyone wants to take their turns.
Take their turns what?
He says, looking at the relic, of course.
Can only look at it one at a time?
He says, that's how it's been done, yes?
Huh.
Does the relic cause these burns? Stop.
He says, I believe that, he says, I believe gazing into the relic, has some moderate effects, yes.
Are those two little kids here?
Yeah.
Oh wow, the crazy little kids are there.
Yeah.
The crazy little kids are there.
I have a sidebar question.
Yeah.
I'm in the car with Chatty Cathy.
Yeah.
So, does he have any other pertinent information, or should I be getting out of the car and partaking in all of this fuckery?
Sure, you're gonna try and talk to him again?
Well, I was going to try to see if there was more specific information of, like, what is going on at these masses,
Right.
and
Why do you need help so bad?
Why do you need help, and what are these burns from? And yeah, there's quite a few questions I have.
He says, don't look into it. Don't look at it. Don't touch it. Don't look at it. Stay away from it. Go away. We need to leave.
Okay.
So I'm just going to call him Captive because he doesn't have a name.
If you ask him his name, he'll tell you that it's Lewis.
Okay, Captive Lewis.
See,
okay.
so then... But we don't know that yet.
Right.
Oh, yeah, you guys don't know that, unfortunately.
Okay, so...
Hold on.
Yeah, we don't have walkie-talkies.
Right.
Well, I very well may leave his ass restrained in the car and handcuffed to it, and I'll go run and tell you if there's something that's like that.
Don't look into the light!
That's basically what he's saying to her, yeah.
Look out at the relic. Like everyone else, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so, do all these burns come from the relic?
Yes. Yes, they do. He says it changes you if you see it. If you look at it, it changes you.
So if we look at it, we're gonna have to roll for sanity, huh?
Probably. Knowing Cthulhu, yeah.
So and it changes
You
you
better
in your
warn
mind.
us.
So how are the Reverend and the Professor not affected by the relic?
He says they are. He says we're the slaves, they're the masters.
I might have to erase the police detective on my occupation and just be private dick.
Detective, yeah.
Private dick. You're a private dick. You're my private
Me
dick.
and my agents. Me and my agents.
Here's my
You're at
private dick.
140.
Yeah.
This is right there. You guys are right there. Right, this is right at the crescendo.
So it's gonna get sticky.
It's gonna get messy, yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna get interesting. Nothing else. I want to tell him shit really bad. Brett's character specifically needs to know things.
Alright.
It's funner if you don't have any of my insight, but it could be very handy to have all the insight all at once.
Yeah. It usually would be. Tends not to be the case most of the time. though. I very rarely have all the information I need to make a decision.
Very good. You have survived my world of horrors this time.
I did what you said. I lit the candles. I waited. And I heard it.
Yes. But do you have what it takes to answer the next call?
Just tell me what to do.
Tune in next time to Nightmare Scapes. See you there, investigator.